Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and there's one away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Boof Bobo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. On the move again from first. Strike called. Now to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Hits the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Runners off for second. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
High and deep to right. Ordonez ranging back, still going back. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the box, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a liner. Foul. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 29 homers and 65 RBIs. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with two away now.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, John Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Chopped weakly to the left. Dwyer is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Mickey Munson gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Phil Ordonez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Next for the Mets, Milo Aquino. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So digging in now, Rob Castro, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Howard Dwyer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dwyer, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aquino stands at second with 2 gone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Set to get his day started, Juan Manuel, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Standing in now, Sean Ornelas. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box now, Luis Almanza. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Almanza, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, William Francisco. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
I'm set with the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top. Striding in, Rafael Diaz. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Behind 0-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
First pitch on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Digging in, Alex Cobb. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Cobb.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in once again, Phil Ordonez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Milo Aquino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Fouled away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. So stepping in, Booth Bobo. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Sent on the ground out to second. Francisco takes it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope, missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Connor hits. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Set and the 2-0 pitch, and he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there, but he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 home, high in the air down the right field line. Ordonez sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Tampa. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. So coming to the plate, Rob Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Rob Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Castro is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Howard Dwyer as he rips it on the ground to second. Hits, has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, first baseman, Juan Manuel.
Ready for another chance, Juan Manuel.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We played 3, and our score 3-3. So striding in, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jeff Pitts becomes the first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pitts is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Rafael Diaz. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Castro. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Standing in, Sean Ornelas.
For the Mets here in the 4th, catcher, number 35.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nope.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next up for New York, Luis Almanza. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 2-2 now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. It seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, William Francisco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Almanza leads off first with 1 away. Three and 0 now. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hits as a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mickey Munson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Down the first baseline. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit down the third baseline, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Francisco comes up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here now the 2-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. On to first, and there were two down.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy.
Ready for another shot now. Sammy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I know there's two outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Aquino waits on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, tied at 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Phil Ordonez.
Right fielder, Phil Ordonez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Pitts ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 1. Milo
Stepping up to the plate, Milo Aquino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now batting, Rob Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Alexis Feliz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Alexis Feliz.
Standing in, Boof Bobo.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, Patrick Boof Bobo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Missed with a slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Set and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Onto the shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Bobo leads off second with nobody out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 misses down below the knee.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the count will be full. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Belted high in the air out to left. Almanza racing back. Still ranging back.
Gone!
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1-1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 30 home runs on the year, as it is now 7-3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, John Pitts. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
The first baseman, Rafael.
Now in the box, Rafael Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dwyer moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
In now, Mickey Munson. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Mets 3. Leading off the inning, Howard Dwyer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Juan Manuel. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 35, Sean.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Ornelas. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Clarence Schroeder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Clarence Schroeder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts.
Left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Two and 1. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Ordonez is over. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Boof Bobo.
Bobo.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. high pop-up. Dwyer over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Jeremy Pitts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ordonez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Jorge Costa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jorge Costa.
Leading off the inning, Luis Almanza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Costa uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, William Francisco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Francisco, base runner at first with 1 out. Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for the Mets,
At the plate, Phil Ordonez. From the stretch, takes a curveball right on the corner. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Milo Aquino. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Grounded to the right. He's got it on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Rich Beatty has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rich Beatty.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Connor Pitts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. Here's a pop-up now. Manuel battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael Diaz.
Into the box now, Rafael Diaz. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Sammy Aponte trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 4, Sammy Aponte.
Carlos Montoya will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Aponte, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pitts over at second. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
High in the air out to center field. Aquino has a read on it, and that retires the side. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Will Casillas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
32, Will Casillas.
Leading off the inning, Rob Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rob Castro.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The Rays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Howard Dwyer.
He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Juan Manuel.
Stepping into the box, Juan Manuel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Runners on first with one down. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Felipe Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get foul for strike two. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Boop, Bobo, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Change up low, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 13.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way, and that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Aquino going back on it at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Jeff Pitts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Almanza is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Tampa Bay leads this one 11-3. Digging in, Sean Ornelas.
Leading off for the Mets here in the bottom of the 9th, catcher, Sean Ornelas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now to the plate, Luis Almanza. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
In now, William Francisco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Jason McKnight will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs.
Nope,
and he takes this one high, 1-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Rays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Mickey Munson earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.